This PP bro got to the end of his money and then he got to the end of his relationship. He's out in Kenya and he is an Irish citizen. And he thought he was going out to Kenya to be with his girlfriend. He left 3 kids in his wake and then he ran out of money. Now he is on the internet asking for help to get home. Okay, this is the story. A disappointed Brady says the woman disappeared after he exhausted all his money. A PeePeeBro fail. An unexpected turn of events. An Irish national, Patrick Brady, has found himself in a challenging situation where he is seeking funds to assist him in traveling back to his home country. The father of 3, he literally left 3 kids to go to a different continent. The father of 3 took to TikTok to share his predicament, shedding light on the financial strain he faced during his visit to Kenya. Patrick initially traveled to Kenya in November 2023 to meet his Kenyan girlfriend, whom he had been interacting with. However, things took an unforeseen turn as he encountered difficulties in his relationship, culminating in the depletion of all his financial resources and the end of his relationship as well. In a candid video on TikTok, Patrick opened up about the hardships he faced, stating, "I came here to meet a woman, and things haven't worked out between me and that person. You don't know somebody until all your finances are gone. You spend everything you have, and then that person doesn't want you anymore, which has led me into this situation now." This man has 3 kids. If he has run out of money tricking off on a woman, that means that for at least 3 months, he was unconcerned about the welfare of his children. That is where some of these people are. And he deserves to live in this find out season. He deserves it. Facing the challenge of securing funds for his return ticket, Patrick bravely announced his decision to seek assistance through a fundraising effort on TikTok. Expressing the urgency of his situation, Patrick emphasized the financial difficulties he encountered as a white person in Africa. Yes, he went there. He stressed the impact on his family, consisting of 3 young children back in Ireland. He appealed to the TikTok community for both moral support and financial assistance to cover the high cost of his return ticket. Now, if he had actually cared about his 3 young children back in Ireland, why did he abandon them to go spend all of his money in Kenya? Make that make sense, Patrick. In his plea, Patrick acknowledged the challenges of being in such a situation as a foreigner in Africa. He concluded by expressing his gratitude for any support received, emphasizing the importance of returning to his family in Ireland. Maybe had you had some sense about yourself, you wouldn't be stranded, Patrick.
I came to Kenya in November. I came here to meet a woman, and things haven't worked out between me and that person. You don't know somebody until all your finances is gone. You spend everything you have, and then that person doesn't want you anymore, which has led me into a situation now that I've never battled against somebody on TikTok, but I have a match on Friday 13th, this coming Friday, to try and help me support getting back home to my home country, as I'm left here in Kenya without anything. So I pray you guys can come. It doesn't matter how big or how small you can gift. Please guys, if you can come, I'll be fair.
Okay, y'all should know. I lurk in the Passport Bros subreddit on Reddit. You're welcome. And to piggyback on that PeePeeBro story that got where that man got stranded in Kenya, I have this story for y'all. This man says, best countries for Black women. He said, I noticed the majority of people in here don't really go to Black countries like that for women. Guys in here mostly go for Asian or mestiza women in Latin countries. No shame in that. And of course, Eastern Europe is popular for white women. But what about those of us that actually like Black women? I haven't traveled as much as I want, but I've had positive experiences in Southern African countries, mostly South Africa or Namibia. I had a layover in Ethiopia, so I really didn't get to explore the country. I'm hoping to travel to the Caribbean sometimes, either Guyana or Trinidad. So I'm wondering if anyone in here has any suggestions or best countries if you like Black women. And please, nobody say any Latin countries. I'm well aware Latin America has a large Black population, especially Brazil, DR, Colombia, but mestizo are still majority. So please leave any Latin country for another post. Okay, so this is why I laughed when I saw this. Kenya, Ghana, Zambia, Senegal, Uganda, Rwanda are all good options. So Kenya made a lot of these lists. This person said, I've heard a lot of good things about Ghana, never been myself. Rwanda and Kenya are next on my list when I visit Africa. Rwanda is the Singapore of Africa, according to my Ugandan friend. Uganda is nice too. I don't really know what that means, that Rwanda is the Singapore of Africa. If someone can clue me in, that would be great. This person said, I've heard great things about women from Uganda, currently dating a girl from Kenya. She says they're blessed with fertility and they look like it. LOL. I'm just so tickled at these people and their this person says Botswana is likely your safest bet, criminality wise. It has a high standard of living in cities as well. English is also the national language. I don't know if that's true. You guys can go ahead and weigh in. This person said a good friend of mine moved to the DRC and got married, but I would not suggest that location unless maybe you're ex-military and worldwide. The DRC is the Democratic Republic of Congo, which is currently going through some major issues right now. Yeah, the fact that, yeah, these people are kind of wild. Towards the bottom, Nigeria, two-thirds of U.S. population. Two-thirds of U.S. population filled with in shape, agreeable women. Is that us population or U.S. population? I don't know. Okay, so this person says, it's true, but be careful. Some of them are seriously effing shady. I mean, of course, you'll find women like this everywhere, but this one Nigerian woman I dated was diabolical with how crazy she was. Someone says, any stories? And this person says, I'd advise you to be careful in general in some African capital cities, as some American culture is very slowly penetrating these cities. Remember, good gold diggers. Gold diggers can be found everywhere in the world. That being said, I have quite a few, some dating apps years ago, and if I had money, I would relocate and marry one for sure. I hope these people do know that yes, we are spreading this information far and wide. I have some pretty good reach with global ladies, so I'm making sure that they know what is going on with these PP bros. But what's funny is this man asked for African countries or Black countries, and this man simply said, Africa. Africa. Just anywhere in Africa, just go. Okay, so then the person said, what country? He says, depend on how modern you want her or religious preference, Christian or Muslim. And he said, none for me. Sierra Leone Muslim women would be best due to their openness. Other African Muslim women tend to be closed off in my experience, unless you're Muslim too. I don't know about these stereotypes, but I highly doubt that many of these men really know the culture of these women. I doubt it from the way that they're talking. But you guys, please weigh in, especially the African ladies. Weigh in on your thoughts on this one. Like, comment, share. Guys, I am less than 5,000 subscribers away from having 40,000 subs. Can you go ahead and smash that like button for me? Thanks. Okay, bye.